Hi guys, it's Summers here and welcome to the final episode of the season, season 3 of the Squad Goals Career Mode series with Aston Villa. This first match is at home and it's kind of a Midlands derby, Aston Villa against Leicester, and as we can see we're in 14th position with 40 points and Leicester are down in the relegation zone with 36, so it's quite a key match this one in terms of our performance and also theirs in order to remain in the Premier League. We've got Brown in goal, Bradaric at right back, Gordiano and Bastoni, the Italians, in the centre of defence, with Henry at left back, Burge, Shaparenko and McGinn are in midfield, with Grealish in the cam position, and we're playing Brewster and Dicko up front together.
Thank you, Villa Park.
Let's see what we can do straight away from the kick-off here. Just knocking the ball around. Gordiano out to Bradaric. Bradaric looks down the line to Shaparenko. Shaparenko inside to Burge. Bastoni now on the ball. Brings it forward and knocks it back onto Burge, who knocks it into Shaparenko. Shaparenko out to Bradaric. Knocks it into the box. And Dicko just couldn't quite get on the end of it, so it's gone out for a corner. McGinn with the corner here, calls Grealish, but he goes away. Bastoni with a header. Keeper makes a fabulous save there, pushes it away. And that's the first gambit of the episode. Ooh, as Leicester go close as well with Andros Townsend at the far post there. Nice volley into the side netting though, and Ollie Brown had it covered. Bastoni bringing the ball forward, knocks it into Grealish. He lays it off to Burge, and Burge smashes one, but typical Burge shot that one really. We should know by now not to try and smash him from distance with him. Nice effort there from Brewster, just over the bar. Iñárritu into the box. I think that was Alex Iwobi with that header. It wasn't too far away either. And as we move out into the second half, and we absolutely floor the Leicester player there with Dicko. He's not a great tackler. Shaparenko trying to get back. Goes into... Ooh, nice save there by Ollie Brown. Smith Rowe does his man and goes off down the line. Into time added on. This is going to be the last opportunity we get. Cuts back inside and gives it to Maitland-Niles, who finds Grealish. Grealish lets one go. It's unlucky there from Jack Grealish as it flies over the bar, and it results in a 0-0 draw against Leicester City. Another point on the board, I guess, moving or trying to edge us ever closer to our target of mid-table. Bastoni got 5 in that game, Brown got 3 and Gordiano got 2. So we move out to some training for the youngsters. We've got Lundberg, Conti, Maldonado, Gordiano and Cooper. Conti and Gordiano making an improvement by 1 overall. As we move straight out to the next game of the episode. And we're going to face off against Brighton at home again at Villa Park. And we're still 14th in the league. We've got 41 points on the board. Crystal Palace on 44. Bournemouth and Stoke on 47, who we're trying to obviously catch. And we've given the ball away there straight away. Ooh, lovely pass out through the play, but a terrible ball from Bradaric into the middle of midfield has just gifted Brighton really an early lead there. Means we're going to have to chase the game straight away. As the ball comes out to Bradaric, he just knocks it inside and there's obviously nobody there. There's a nice through ball from Brighton into their striker and he just smashes it past the keeper. Knocking it into the box here, Brighton, and they've got a man over at the rear post. And it's a block there from Zagadou, who takes one in the spuds. We've got the ball out on the wing here, knocks it down to Tavernier, he cuts back, knocks it into the box, Lundberg with a bicycle kick. Bicycle kick from distance there from Lundberg, and he's dragged it wide. Dozzle taken out by the player, but continues on. Down the left wing here, knocks the ball up over the top to Tavernier. He chases it down the line and then gets it taken off of him by the defender, who just manages to clear it away. But Dozzle once again with the pressure manages to get it into Tavernier. Tavernier across to Mason. Mason into Dicko. And it's a great goal there from Nua Dicko. Just slots it home past the keeper. Good time to get a goal as well, 40th minute. Just ahead of half time, and a great ball from Mason there into Dicko. We've got plenty of space and just slots the ball home. Okay, so just before half time here, 3 minutes added on, and Brighton have got the ball out on the right hand side, done the man in the middle, on the man over, and we've got mugged before half time there. Man over in the middle, defender's not picking up, and Brighton get a nice easy header to take the lead just ahead of half time. Loftus-Cheek with the goal. Two men out on the wing there that the ball got past, and Santoro has lost his man because Ampadu and Zagadou have got dragged across, and Santoro is not the biggest player by a long stretch, so even if he'd have been closer, touch tight to his man, I think he would have struggled in that situation. Tavernier cuts back. And absolutely levelled and nothing given. What kind of refereeing is that? Need some spectacles, my friend. Wagnerman gets the ball into the box, and Lundberg with a header knocks it over the bar. Not quite the finished article yet, Lundberg, but getting there. I think he's got some decent promise as Brighton go close once more. Tavernier driving into the box, knocks it inside. Dicko with a rolling effort to the far post. My goodness, that's a odd goal, but we'll take it anyway. So Tavernier here cuts back, just prods it inside to Dicko, and Dicko through the legs of the defender and rolls it across the face of the goal past the keeper. Legs. So 2-2 now, and there is a opportunity to perhaps for us to get the victory. Straight from the kick-off, Brighton are putting us under pressure. We've got a notification that Dozzle's picked up an injury. Come on lads, put some pressure on. Ship to goal, just straight after really the goal that we've just scored. Another one of those OP situations on FIFA where, you know, straight from the kick-off, having conceded a goal, the other team seems really overpowered. It does seem to have got better since the patches, but it's still there. It's still a feature, a bug of the game, unfortunately. And a fantastic volley on the turn there from the Brighton player, straight into the top corner. And that was enough to beat us. So we've gone down 3-2 in that game. 5-goal thriller though. It was a really good game. Nua Dicko got man of the match. He got 12 points for his effort towards player of the month. Wagnerman and Tavernier both got 4 as well. And we're going to move straight out into the third game of the episode, just purely because we want to get through all of these games. There's quite a bit of action to unfold, and we're playing again at home against Sheffield Wednesday. Our lineup for this one is Horn in goal, Brie at right back, Upamecano and Bastonia in the middle with Henry at left back, Burge playing in the CDM role with Maitland-Niles and McGinn in the centre, Grealish in the cam position, and we've got Brewster and Weir up front.
Thank you, Villa Park. Enjoy the match.
Sheffield Wednesday on the attack here, nice through ball there to Winner, and he takes the shot, but it was easy pickings really for a keeper like Hall. Brie on the overlap, Oh, Timothy Wade just couldn't get on the end of that fantastic cross there from Bree. As we move out to Sheffield Wednesday, putting us under pressure, and Horns had to come out
indicated
and manage
there will be a
somehow
minimum
to
of
block
2 minutes
that effort
of
from
added
Sheffield
time.
Wednesday. Just before half time here, and Sheffield Wednesday put us under pressure once more, and Horn has to come to the rescue. He's certainly got his cape on today. As Rico Henry gets the ball across the box there, as we've just gone into the second half.
Number 23, Sam Hutchinson.
And Burge giving away Everton. Just basically manhandled the player in the box. Polish that cape ball. Yes, he's managed to save it again. Warren is having an absolute barnstorm of the game. Keeping us in it. Maitland Niles there gets the ball away and comes out to slide tackle the Sheffield Wednesday player. Doesn't quite get the ball and gets the man instead and gives a free kick away about 30 yards out. Doesn't get a booking for it though, thankfully. As we can see, slides out there and the player had already got his back to him. He was never going to get the ball. As Sheffield Wednesday get their free kick. Shot from them. It's not that far wide, to be honest. And free in the box. Cut us open there as we were trying to get the attack underway, and they just counter-attacked us. And yeah, we haven't got enough men at the back to cope with that attack. Upamecano getting caught out, as Bastoni. They've got dragged away from their positions. Burge into Grealish. Grealish falls back and also one of his super thunderbolt efforts from distance. Just wide. Boy, knocks it to the box. Nothing there. Gets the ball back into Brewster, off to Grealish. Grealish into the box and away, and nearly gets the goal as the keeper came out and Brewster couldn't get the follow-up either. So it's a 1-0 loss in that game. That's 2 losses now going in towards the end of this season, where we are still fighting against relegation. The players of the game are Grealish with 7, Horn with 5, and obviously that penalty save gave him some additional points. Henry with 3 and Bastoni with 3. As we move out to training, and we see the players are making some decent improvements once more. Okay, final game of the season. We're away from home at the Emirates Stadium. That's a view that I see quite often as I visit the Emirates with a friend to watch Arsenal play. We are now 15th on 41 points. Our best chance is 14th. If we can get a good result here and obviously overturn Crystal Palace's points advantage. So we've got Horn in goal, El Mohammadi playing his last game for Villa at right back, Upamecano, Bastoni and Henry round out the rest of defence, with Burge in the CDM, Maitland Niles playing against his former team, McGinn and Grealish at the other midfielders there, with Brewster and Ware lining up up front. This is the last game of the Premier League season. Let's see how we get on as we knock the ball up over the top to El Mohammadi for him to chase it in. Knocks it on into the box. Rico Henry at the back post. He cuts back and gives it to Maitland Niles, who rather rashly takes an effort from there with his left foot. Henry there with a rather bonkers sliding tackle, trying to gain possession as we were trying to move the ball forward. 11 minutes in and he's managed to get himself a yellow card and now has to really think about the rest of the game. Here he is on the ball though, knocks it into the box. Oh! Tried to get on the end of it with Ware. McGinn infield to Burge. Burge has found Maitland Niles with one of his efforts and it's managed to smash against Lukaku. Yeah, not that Lukaku, the other one. Grealish with the corner. Upamecano hits the bar. Comes back to Maitland Niles. Maitland Niles heads it out to McGinn. Pressure's still forming. McGinn going out wide. Puts it back to Henry. Henry into McGinn. Back to Henry, who knocks it inside to Burge. Burge finds Grealish, who finds Maitland Niles with one of his efforts and he draws the save. He's desperate to score a goal against his former club here, it seems today. Has Arsenal come through? Don't think so. El Nene. Rejection. Out to Timothy Weah. Shows his strength. Battles it off the defender, who did foul him, but the referees let play go. Weah drags it back to McGinn. On to Berge. Berge, ping pong, hits it, and it's saved. Just before half time here, Tete for Arsenal. And they've managed to find some space in the box there with Coleman. That's a stinger just before half time as they take the lead. Thought we had it under control there on the edge of the box, but it manages to get it infield, and Coleman's there to mop it up. Horn not really at the races there. Lukaku down the line to Muller. Bastoni's come across, tries the slide tackle but misses it, and that's left space in the middle. Bastoni dragged out of position, and Arsenal go 2-0 up with Mario Götze. That slide tackle from Bastoni should never have been out there in the first place. Obviously El Mohammadi was too far up the field. Bastoni felt the need to come across and cover, and that's resulted in a goal that puts us 2-0 down in this tie. Make that 3-0. An absolutely storming goal as Arsenal's juggernaut now. Just means that we're struggling against them because we can't handle the pressure, and Ozil there smashes the ball past the goalkeeper. Bastoni stuck a leg out, it wasn't enough, and Horn couldn't get across either. So straight from the kick-off here. McGinn puts the ball back to Bastoni, who finds Berge. Berge finds Maitland-Niles, and there's loads of space out on the wing here for El Mohammadi. He knocks it into the box, and Brewster hits the post. But it looks like he was offside anyway. Oh yeah, he's in a different postcode. McGinn, Grealish, Henry, knocks the ball in. El Mohammadi. Oh, you couldn't write it any differently. Elmo has scored a goal on his last game before retirement. Fabulous header from El Mohammadi at the back stick. And I know we've lost 3-1 here, but that is a fairy tale finish to the season. El Mohammadi being a great servant in the first couple of seasons to us. He may not have played as many games this season just purely because his ratings have slid well off the charts as he's going into retirement. But yeah, fabulous to see El Mohammadi getting on the score sheet in his last game for Villa. And that's it. A 3-1 loss, the end of the season, and yeah, we've not achieved what we set out to achieve. We haven't finished mid-table, I would say. El Mohammadi also getting man of the match in that game with an 8.6 and 8 towards the player of the month. Fully deserved for his performance there. And the player of the month is Dicko with 12 points, Grealish with 10, Bastoni got 9, and both Horn and El Mohammadi got 8. As we move out to some training with the youngsters once more, we notice that Aguilar has gone up by 1 overall. He will now be 60. Another training episode here with obviously Dicko. He won the Player of the Month award, so he gets the 5 training slots. Obviously that will help to negate some of the overall percentage loss that he's had this season. He's down by 5%. And still only worth 1.7 million. I think he's a player that if we get the right offer for next season, we will let go because he just can't get the quantity of games anymore. As we move out to the scout reports, we've got Alfie Rose in England, we've got Billy Green here, worth 240,000. He's signed up straight away. Owen Watson, he's a no, and Joel Price, he can stay. Moving out to Lewis Fraser, we've sent to Denmark. See if there's any decent players out there that we can get onto the books. Philip Lund, 15 years of age there, will spawn between 43 and 59, so we'll leave him. Skovgaard, worth £525,000. Got an overall of between 58 and 76. Be interesting to see what he spawns at. And then we've got oh, it's a shame that he is a rubbish player with a name like that. Goosens, not a bad player there, worth 180,000. Keep him on the list, although his highest potential rating is only 77, so that's a bit disturbing in terms of where he might actually progress. So we'll leave those on the list, and let's move out to the training. You can see that we've had some improvement, but it's not massive. And we've got Skovgard in that list now. He spawned at 62 and has already made an improvement to 63 with that first training exercise. As a left back, he could come into the squad and give Rico, Henry and Wagnerman a run for their money, really. The end of season review from the board says that they couldn't be happier. So although we didn't exactly meet the objectives, I think we did really well throughout the season. I'm really looking forward to pushing on for season 4. If you did enjoy the episode, don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps me out. And also subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 2019 content.